Hi everyone. Today the topic of discussion is Global Address Book. You can navigate to Global Address Book is if you go to the navigation search and say Global Address Book. So you can navigate using common, you can navigate from organization administration. So let's do this. So you go to the organization administration and then the global address book. So from and one more thing, like if you see like the navigation is there. So how you can enable this? So let me explain that first. That will help you to remember the navigation that's readily at the navigation pane. So go to duplicate tab, go to the system administration, collapse all, setup, and then go to the client performance options. And here at the first thing is enable legacy navigation bar. So I just selected yes. So because of this, we will be able to see the navigation. Okay. So coming back to the global address book. So here we see the party. So let's create a party first. So then we will see what this party means. So by just clicking this party, I'm able to see the party is of type organization or a person. So party is of two types, organization or person. And we are going to store the information about persons or organizations in a global address book. Or in other words, you can say the global address book is the collection or aggregate or union of all the parties, which could be either person or organization in the entire system, irrespective of the legal entity. So this is the global address book. Okay. And then you see like the type is organization when I'm clicking the new button. So from where this is defaulting. So if I go to the organization management again, go organization administration, and then there is a global address book parameters. So let's go there. And here I see the when I'm creating a new party, the type is organization. For the customer, the organization, vendor, prospect, competitors, all are our organization types. And the name sequence is first, middle, last. So let's go back to this party. I'm saying the type is person. You see like the display as first, middle, last. So this is being defaulting from the global address book parameters. Okay, so that's one thing. Let's discuss a bit more about this organization thing. So you can see the name sequence here. So you can define different name sequences. For instance, first, middle, last, and this is the preview. And if you want to add certain separators, like if you want to add certain separator like comma, first, comma, middle, space, last. So you have a lot of options. So you can define different name sequence. So let's discuss some more things with this. So you can create new address books, and we will talk about address books a bit later. And then you have the addresses, you have the address setups. No. In the address setups, if you go to the parameter, you can enable the validation on zip postal code, district, or city. You can define address format, and the address format, for instance, 0001 address format is I'm saying the street is on a new line, and then city, state, or province, and zip and postal code, and then I'm saying the country and region. So this is the format, and I'm saying this format will contain this. If I go to the format 8, so it's city, state, province, county, zip, postal code, country. So you can define different address formats. And if you go to the country, and I'm using the country USA, apply. So here in USA, I'm using the address format 0008, which I just shown you before. So all those fields which are being shown in that address format. So when I'm creating a new address and the country is USA, that address format will be used. So that's something I would like to highlight about the address. And let's go back to the global address book again. So let me start again. So global address book is the collection of party, and your party could be a person or it could be a organization. So let's create a new party. So I'm saying new. Let's give a I'm creating a party of type person. So let's choose a title. I'm choosing Miss. First name is Jane. Last name is Doe. Gender is female. And you can add this address to a specific address book. You can create a new address book. Just right click here and say view details. And here I'm saying new. Let's create a new address book. I'm saying Jane Doe. Jane Doe. I'm saying yes. I'm coming back, and here I'm selecting that address book. I'm selecting it. Okay. So what's the address book? So in a global address book, it's the collection of all the parties, but certain parties you can add in a specific address book. That address book might be specific to your legal entities, specific to your department, or some organization, or the way you want to, maybe some state, some city, some county. So it's just up to your requirement. And there are privileges and which you can add on these address books. So only those addresses will be, or the address books will be available to the persons to which they are entitled to. So okay, so I'm just saying save. Okay, let's create another. So the ID is 2345. So let's create another record. I'm saying person, saying is first name is Jane Doe. I'm saving it. So it's 2347. Okay. So if I click this check for duplicates, and I'm saying I'm just checking, there are a lot of options. I'm just checking with first and last. I'm searching. So it's saying there is already a party 2345. So that's quickly I can do the checking. Okay, so let's leave that. Okay, so then one more thing is you just make a change with the name. So I'm saying the first name is Jane1. I save it, and if you want to see the history of the name changes, so you just click the name history and you will see the history. So I'm going back, I'm making again Jane, I'm saving it, and I'm just hitting the name. So I say I will see, like, first is Jane and then the Jane1, and now it's again Jane. So you can see the history of all the name changes. Okay, so then you can assign this party. So as of now, this party is not being assigned to any address book. So you can assign this party to address book. So I go this and I can find the party JAE, apply. So I select it, saying okay. So this, so I can assign this party to one or multiple address books, and at the same time I can also remove this party from the address book. So I'm selecting this, I'm saying okay, so it will be removed. Okay, let's move forward. So party is either a person or an organization. Then there is a concept of role. So you can interact with the party as a customer or a vendor or a worker. So let's click on this customer. So I'm saying, like, I'm just choosing the group. I'm saying 10 and I hit save, and I'm coming back to the party and scroll a bit. So you see there is a role. So this party having a role of customer. So this is acting as a customer, and that customer is being created in the company USMF, which is the logged in company, and the account is 28. The customer account number is 28. Okay, so you can create a customer just sitting at the party. Let's add some address. I'm saying party address. I'm adding a zip code. I'm saying okay. I'm saving it. Okay, let's create a customer now. So I'm going to the account receivable, all customers, new. I'm saying it's a person. First name is Jane Doe. So it's telling me that Jane Doe is 45 and 47. So I'm going to use this 47 because I'm working with this party. And you see, like, there is an address associated to this, and 45 there is no address. So I'm using this, I'm selecting this, I'm assigning a, and I'm saying save. I'm going back to the party, I'm refreshing the page. So So I see the customer, I'm sorry, the customer was already created. So here I need to create the vendor. So I just go to the vendor, I hit new, I'm choosing a person, first name is Jane, last name is Doe. So I'm using 2347, select, I'm using a group, I'm saving it. So new party is created, just refresh it. So we have a vendor. So the party which we created is having two roles, customer and vendor in the same company with different accounts. Okay, so let's go to the vendor and just add one address. So I'm saying add, I'm adding this address from vendor. Okay, save it, go to the party, refresh it, you will see the address is added here. And if I go to the customer, you will see the address is also added here. And if I edit it, I'm saying from customer, I'm saying okay. So address is updated from a customer. I'm saving it and I'm going to the vendor. I'm refreshing it. So it's updated in the vendor as well. And if I go back to my party, so this is also updated here. So, and your address are stored. If I go to the advanced, so for each address there is a location ID associated to this. So another address, another location ID, and you can add more information with the addresses. So okay, so let's go back and then see the check for duplicates. I'm saying first name, I'm searching it. So first name, last name. So it's 45. So let's work with this. I go to this, filter with the party ID, open this. I'm adding one address. I'm saying to be merged. I'm adding one address. Okay. So I'm saving it. I'm going back and I'm applying the filter, clearing it. I'm applying a filter, Jane, apply. So there are two Jane Doe, 45 and 47. So I just selecting these two as I know like these two parties IDs are corresponding to the same person. But I want to retain the 2347 because this has multiple roles. I created this party in a role of customer vendors. So I just click this merge records and asking me which one to retain. So I'm saying I want to retain this 47. I'm selecting it. I'm validating it. It's okay. I'm saying okay. So by doing this, one party will be removed. So let's see that. So if I say Jane I apply it. So you see there is just one Jane Doe. So let's go there and see the address. So the address of the party which was removed, so that address is added with the party which is being retained. Okay, so we discussed the how we can do the merging of records, check the duplicate name history, assign or remove the parties to different address books, and then we have different roles. Customer is a person or organization, or I can say it's a party who is buying from us. Vendor is a party we buying from. Worker is a party who is hired in our organization. Prospect is a party who is interested in having business with us. Applicant is a party who is interested to be hired in an organization. Competitor is a party who is having product and services which are similar to us. So you can create a party and assign different roles just by sitting at this page. Or you can go to the customer using the navigation. For instance, you go to the account receivable and create a customer. And in creating customer from account receivable, you can use the party which you already created. So the advantage of a global address book is there is just one copy of a party, and if there is a change, and party may be having multiple roles, and if party just intimating us like there is a update in the address or some other information, and they are interacting with us as a customer and we updating that information, but that information is instantly updated for the vendor because there is just one party having multiple roles. So that's something we discussed about the global address book. It's a wonderful, excellent features if this is used in a right way. The consistency of the data, which is specific to the person or organization, will be well maintained. So thank you very much. I'm sorry today's recording got a bit longer. So keep watching. I will be keep recording, and I need your encouragement, so that will be motivating me to continue. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.